It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV.
How did that countdown go?
It was all over the place.
Yeah, you
should have been there.
You were trying to help. You can't even count backwards.
In my own way, I was doing it just right. You see, I was ready. Did you see when you came on?
I should have went ahead and came on a little early. I could have done that.
You could have done that,
Yeah.
but you didn't. He followed the countdown.
I did. I followed your really messed up trying to steal my job countdown. See, I usually go from 5
messed up way
down to 1, and then he starts yelling 7s, and then he had this one all messed up. I don't.
7's a great number.
7 is a good number.
You just repeat it 5 times.
7 7 7 7 7 7.
Yes.
I think I did 6.
I think you did too. Welcome to the morning show.
How was your weekend?
It was good. How was yours?
Wonderful.
Did more tiny camper.
I know. I saw the pictures this morning. That is looking
Two
awesome.
sides. Yes. It's looking real good. 2 sides. We'll show it on the show when it's done.
Now you got the other side and the back.
Yep. And one in the roof.
Well, on the roof.
Yeah.
But the back's where the door and everything. Now,
yeah.
is the door
the back
in?
is where the door is.
Is the door in?
Yes.
Okay.
The door is, well, yeah. The door
I've
is
seen
in.
it from the other views. So.
Yeah. Just not finished out. Got the windows in, the AC's in, the door's in. Got to finish out the door, put a handle on it. Put a roof on it. There's still quite a bit. It takes us a day to put one side on because it's wood and it's
just takes forever.
It just cut and measure and cut and glue and nail, and because we're putting F26 glue that's like your flooring.
Yeah.
In between your flooring, it's real strong. And so we're gluing everywhere, down the sides, on the back of it, on the top, put the next board up against it, and then that way there's a layer of glue in between that the water won't, even though it's at a 45, Yeah. The water's just going to run right past it, but it's just to make sure it holds together.
Yeah,
We
keep it
put
together
the glue
as one
on
solid unit.
Yeah, nice solid unit. That if a wall was ever, if say one board was ever going to fall off, it was all going to fall off. It's so tied together now.
And that F26, that's tough.
Yeah.
We used to put that when we did 2-story buildings. When we put the joists up, we'd run a bead of F26 before we put the plywood down. It keeps that creaking. You ever walk upstairs, you get creaking.
Very true.
It gets rid of all that creaking.
Yeah.
So it's glued on top of, being screwed down. And we've had to, move a piece. And there is no move. You're going to destroy the plywood.
Yeah.
It's just going to rip it to nothing. That stuff grabs.
Yeah. Well, that's it. We put that layer of sheeting that goes on the outside of houses before you put it on.
Yeah.
And so the glue is on that sheeting, so it's not attached to the plywood that's behind it, but they're attached to each other.
Yeah.
All around.
Keeping it all locked in one unit. If you lose a wall, you lose no wall.
You're losing. The whole wall is coming off. But it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really hot by the time we get it done. It's probably going to take us another month because we can only work on it on Sundays.
Yeah.
So, and that's the way it goes. So we got 2 more Sundays of putting walls on, and then we'll do the roof.
We're hoping you're going to be able to use it this summer, right?
Well, yeah. It'll probably fall. We were hoping to use it now, but I drug my feet over the past couple of months, March and April. The weather, wasn't the greatest. It's okay.
It looks cool, though, guys.
Yes,
we'll get pictures and get it on here.
Oh, yeah.
You guys need to see. He's building this by hand. It is a custom tiny camper.
Tiny camper.
Tiny camper.
Tiny camper.
Is that different than a micro camper?
Well, yeah. It's a little bigger than a micro camper. Like your teardrop.
Yeah.
Those sit really low to the ground. This one is still tall. And when you get inside of it, when you first step inside of it, I can stand up totally in it. But then we put a floor that steps up. That's where the bed goes, so we can have storage underneath it.
Oh, that's
so all
smart.
the way to the front. So basically, if I put anything in the bottom of that, and it's small, I'm gonna have to tie a rope to it because if it gets all the way to the front of it, I'm gonna have to send Cannon up in there to get it. So, but it's basically for the paddles, for the kayaks. One of them pop-up tents.
Yeah.
You know, the canopy tents. I can put that up underneath there. So
That's cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be really neat.
It's going to be really cool. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
I hadn't even done anything with it. I'm excited to see it.
It'll be really neat. Probably in July, sometime middle of July, I'd say we'll be done with it. Maybe the end of July.
All right.
It's, start using it in August, September, October, when it's really hot. But then when it starts to cool off and the campfires and put on a hoodie, you know.
But it's got an AC, so.
It's
there
got
you
an
go.
AC. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
No heat, though.
No, huh? Well, there'll be power run to it, so we'll have.
Oh, you could always plug in a little stand-up electric.
Yeah, a little space heater, but an electric blanket.
Ooh, I hate electric blankets.
You do?
Yes.
Oh.
I've had a couple that started on fire before.
Oh.
A friend of mine actually burned down his whole side of the house from an
Dang.
electric blanket.
Okay, space heater. That if it falls over, it shuts off.
And trust me, this was years ago, and I'm sure they're different now than what they used to be. But they've always scared me ever since because he burned himself, and it was bad.
Then I'll put a space heater in it.
So teach his own. I'm not knocking heated blankets.
I can use the same plug-in as the AC. I can just unplug the AC and plug in the space heater, and
There you go.
I just need to build a platform on it because the bed will basically be the whole inside of it. You just crawl into the bed, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The first step is squared out where you can stand. It's big enough that you can change, but then basically from there on in, it's bed.
I'll be darned.
Mm-hmm.
I'm anxious to see it.
Yep.
I really am.
Yep.
Hey, we got a show today.
Oh.
By the way, Bob isn't here today.
Oh yeah, you're getting
You
me
didn't notice.
all week,
All
and next
week.
Monday I'll be on Scooter's side.
So Bob's gone this week, doing stuff with his family and stuff going on. So he's gone. You're filling in for him all his days this week, plus your days this week. And then
Plus.
Monday, I am going back to Fayetteville with my son to do his kind of walkthrough on the college thing. So
It's fun too.
he'll be filling in for me on Monday and just work for you.
I know, right? 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 until 6:30, Monday through Thursday, and it's gonna be a 12, 13-hour days.
No problem. Walk in the park.
It's gonna be fun.
For you, just another step, another day in the trenches.
Yep.
We got a show today,
All right.
I think.
All
Don't
right.
we?
Roller Funeral Home, with all our respect. I'm pretty sure we got a show to do. They have 29 in the state, one in Memphis, Tennessee. We sure do appreciate them in our time of need when we lose a loved one. And we will pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for this beautiful Ozark country that we live in, and this entire country, this entire world. Thank you for everything that you've given us. Please watch over the homeless and the hungry, those that are suffering from mental illness, that have, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Please watch over our children, our first responders, and our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. This I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Home, with all our respect. Give them a call, 870-425-2161. Ask them about pre-need service. It's always good to have a plan in place for when the unthinkable happens. Isn't that right, Scooter?
You bet. You bet. You don't want to have your loved ones have to deal with this while they're going through a major loss. And calling Roller Funeral Homes, they'll make it just a little bit easier. And then they understand it's a tough situation, and they understand what you're going through, and they're going to take some steps to try to make it a little bit easier.
Yeah, and to already have Roller set up to do the things that that you want to have done really helps your family out a lot, you know, because when my father passed away, he had everything set up. We didn't have to do anything. It was set up from 30 years ago. He set it up and had the burial site and the casket picked out. I mean, everything. Everything was done, paid for 30 years ago. Think about 30 years
isn't that
ago
nice
money.
that you didn't have to deal and figure all that stuff out.
Yeah, yeah. But I know, talk about money with a funeral, but Think about him paying for that 30 years ago, what it costed. And it was locked in because it was already paid for. Everything was done. So you lock that in today by doing pre-need service. And so, go lock it in 30 years later. You're not paying the price of 30 years from now.
You're already paid for and done.
Yep. You're ready to go. Roller Funeral Home with all our respect. Let's pause now for Bob and Linda Zador of the Z Team.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Bob and Linda Zador of the Z Team. Usually just rolls right off the tongue, real easy, doesn't it? Bob and Linda Zador of the Z Team.
It did this morning for you.
It did.
Bobby.
Say that 5 times fast. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. Yes. And a lot of people have visited this area and decided to move here. So if you're thinking about doing that, go to retiredarkansas.net where you can find their listings, the MLS listings. Find your little neck of the woods here in the Ozarks and just come on, move on over.
And if you're ready, if you're leaving here and you're looking at selling your property, whether it be closer to family, if it's just that point in your life, you need to make a change, whatever the case may be, they can help you out. They can steer you every direction. They can take care of everything.
That's right.
They know how to market it. They know how to take pictures and make it look right. Yeah, stage it. Mm-hmm. They can take care of every step and all the paperwork and the domino effects behind the scenes. They'll take care of.
Definitely. Let's take a look at the White River, brought to you by Bob and Linda Zador of the Z Team. Oh my goodness, beautiful Carter, Arkansas, the horseshoe bend of the White River, brought to you every day, Monday through Friday.
It looks
or
beautiful.
24/7 on their website. We bring it to you every day that we're on the show.
Yes.
But you can go to retiredarkansas.net and find this at any time of the day. Look at that. That's amazing.
That's a beautiful picture. I had to switch over.
There's
two cameras.
Yes.
They got the wide camera, and then they got this camera that's zoomed in, and it moves about every 15, 20 seconds or so. Mm-hmm. And it is just beautiful. That's where I need to be right now.
Now, this spot, has it already zoomed in, or is it going to zoom in?
I don't know where it goes to next.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it was. It moved and backed up. So that's the ballpark there in Keller, Arkansas. I've never been to Keller, Arkansas. You ought to take a little trip down there. It's a beautiful little community. Got a nice place to eat breakfast and then go down to the Keller Spring. You need to be rejuvenated. Jump in that icy cold water. They got a rope swing there. It's really cool. Mm-hmm. You can find this beautiful view on their website, retiredarkansas.net. It's attached to their YouTube video. Like Scooter was saying, there's this camera. Look how it zooms in and out. It's just really neat to see what the weather's going to be like before you even walk outside, This is
almost like an Arkansas weather rock.
Yeah.
If it's wet, it's raining.
If
it's white, it's snowing.
That's right.
This is like having a digital version of that.
Right. And cloudy, partly cloudy. You go to the still shot that shows you the whole thing, and you'll see.
There you go.
I'm going to say mostly sunny.
Yes.
It looks like there's some stuff going to be moving in on us, though.
No, we're not talking about that.
Oh no.
We need to be on the river. So that's what I've been working on my boat all weekend, cleaning my river boats up, and I'm ready to go back out. I haven't fished this section of the river, but I think that's going to be an area I'm going to go out and fish and try it out.
Yeah.
See where the hot spots are.
Very nice. I'll join you. Wait, I got to work. What time you going?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, I've got to work.
Still cleaning up the boats.
Very good. Beautiful Keller, Arkansas, brought to you by the Z Team. You go to retiredarkansas.net where you can find their listings, the MLS listings, and a plethora of information about the Ozarks. Yes, it's such a good word. You can also find, what else can you find on there?
You can find, they got information about what all's going on in town,
yeah,
where things are located. They've got so much on their website. I encourage everybody to go to it.
Check it out. They redid it last year, so it's very user-friendly, very easy to navigate. And, if you're looking to buy or sell a home, give them a call, 870-405-0793. Let's take a look at the weather, brought to you by the Z-Team. In Mountain Home, it's 59, Harrison at 57, Batesville at 65, Yellowville at 61, Marshall at 63, Salem at 58, Mountain View at 63, Calico Rock at 59, West Plains, Missouri at 58, Springfield at 59, Poplar Bluff at 63, and St. Louis at 58. This thing's just glitching.
Yeah, it's just got to catch up with itself. It'll catch up here in just a second.
Right, you see?
I see a little bit. Yeah, there it went. It's gone. It's here. It's gone. There
we go. Look at that going across to Oklahoma. It looks like it's coming to Arkansas. I don't really know. It looks like it's on a southeastern track. Yeah, look at that. So it's probably not going to reach us. I think we'll be all right. But look at that going all the way from Georgia into Canada. Just a large swath of activity all the way across the East Coast. Let's go ahead and zoom in here close to us. We'll go ahead and do a 4-state area. See that, Oklahoma. Thunder showers and storms and lightning coming across. Yeah. Look how it dissipates towards the afternoon before it even gets into Arkansas.
I'm hoping.
Yeah. But you can see the cloud cover that's coming in and out there across the northern part of Arkansas, southern part of Missouri.
A little green above us.
Got a little
it's
bit
pretty
of,
much out of here.
A little bit of something. Let's see, watches and warnings. Please hold. And you can see that activity that's going across Oklahoma right now. Let me scroll down here. Now it's kind of a pale color. The severe thunderstorm watch, is that what that is? I think that's that right there. Severe thunderstorm watch rolling through. Severe weather statement in parts of Oklahoma and the north part of Texas. Severe warnings in certain counties in Oklahoma. Southern Texas, it looks like heat advisory. And we've got some flood watches. Northern Colorado. So our neck of the woods looks pretty clear. 7-day forecast. Please hold. Tonight, partly sunny, high of 77. Today, partly sunny, high of 77. Tonight, 30% chance of thunderstorms, low of 57. Tuesday, 30% chance of thunderstorms, high of 79. Tuesday night, it's just 30s across the board. Chance of thunderstorm, low of 56. Wednesday, sunny, high of 85. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low of 59. Thursday, sunny, high of 87. Thursday night, mostly clear, then a slight chance of showers at 20%, low of 64. Friday, we got a 30% chance of showers, high of 88. Pollen count. Please hold. Tree pollen today is low, grass pollen is moderate, and ragweed is low. It's just sooner than later with the ragweed. Very surprised.
At least it's low.
Yep.
It hits high, you'll see a bunch of people sniffling.
Norfolk Lake water levels at 557.36. Level is 5.36 feet above full pool. They are generating 0. Let's see. Bolsholes Lake water level is 661.63. Level is 2.63 feet above full pool. They are generating 3. And that is a look at your weather 18 minutes into the show.
There you go. He's dragging this out.
Brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z-Team. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, give them a call, 870-405-0793. Go to retiredarkansas.net to find their listings, the MLS listings. They are licensed in Arkansas and Missouri, so if you're looking for something just across the border, maybe Gainesville, they can help you out with that also. So let's
We're going to take a break, come back with some community news, and we're going to talk for a little bit. We're kind of changing it up. We're not doing sports this morning because Bob's not here. Plus, high school's pretty much done with sports. They ain't got anything going on. But
how do you talk about sports when nothing's going on?
And we're going to do a business highlight.
Yeah.
We got Golden Paws that'll be coming in later and talking about their pet resort. So
that'd be cool.
We are going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Hi, Brett, Fritz, and Paisley here at Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road. Mower Warehouse has the largest selection of Ferris zero-turn mowers in stock. 0% financing available. Mower Warehouse also services all brands of mowers. We offer free delivery. Come see us for all your mower needs. That's Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road, where your business is appreciated.
Going on now through June. Up to $500 off select mowers at Mower Warehouse. With no money down and payments as low as $89 per month.
I was trying to catch you.
Watching that.
I was trying to catch you.
Mower Warehouse. I was watching
if we
that
can
commercial.
get the behind the scenes, that's what we need right there. We'd be in trouble.
It was a good commercial.
It was.
This part of Community News is brought to you by Mower Warehouse of Mountain Home, Arkansas. You're so mean.
I know. I love it.
For all your outdoor, it's that time of year again, get that yard cleaned up needs. Contact Mower Warehouse at 870-701-5222. They're at 17 Fulbright Drive. They're off of Buzzard Roost Road. If you know the bypass, Buzzard Roost, there it is on the left. You can't miss it.
No.
They've got mowers stacked high.
They got mowers in the air, mowers in the front, mowers in the sides.
Mowers everywhere.
So many mowers inside. They carry every brand that you can think of.
Mm-hmm. They do.
You can come on in.
Our guest is here.
You can come on in and have a seat right over there if you'd like and watch. We've got a new guest today, so.
Mower Warehouse, they have everything. They have mowers, weed eaters, trimmers, parts. They service them.
They service about every brand that's out there, so if you need service work done, even if it's just regular maintenance to any kind of major repair, they carry parts for most mowers that are out there. So before going online and waiting a number of days,
and then is it going to be the right part?
Yeah.
Is it not going to be the right part?
Because
you could literally take your part into Mower Warehouse and say, well, here's the part.
And a lot of times that helps because people like with belts and different things like that, if he has it, he can measure it right there on the spot and get you the right exact one. And
there you go.
Make sure we're good.
There you go. Mower Warehouse sponsoring Community News. And
I do want to mention this. I did forget to mention that even through the end of this month, they're running those rebates.
Oh, that's right.
I forgot all about through the end of June.
$500.
And some of them vary, but they even got one that's $1,000 rebate, but that's a big commercial type mower. But most of them are like $500 rebates, and that's a chunk of money. So
definitely,
it just runs till the end of June. So you guys, if somebody's interested in looking at a mower, now's the time. They got 0% financing They got no money down program. Whatever you need, they can get you in a mower.
And with rates today,
yes,
finding 0% financing,
that's hard.
Real hard. And my dad always said, use somebody else's money if it's at 0%.
Yeah.
Why take your money out of, even a savings account that's drawing just a little bit? Why take it out?
Yep.
Use somebody else's money.
I agree.
I agree too. We're in agreement.
That doesn't happen often.
No. This week in community news, the Little Bomb Squad Basket Bingo fundraiser at the Shed. That's coming up. That's Thursday, June 15th at 5:30 p.m. Join them for a robot reveal, spaghetti dinner, and silent auction. It's $15 a dinner ticket. Bingo tickets may be purchased at the event. It's $1 per ticket. You can contact Brittany at 870-676-8241. So this is going for a good cause, the Little Bomb Squad. Yeah, check that out, right?
I think it'd be a great thing. This is just, it's all for the kids. And to me, and I still hadn't heard how the whole golf thing, they did that putt-putt golf thing, trying to raise money. I hadn't heard how that went.
Well, yeah, we need to find out about that.
But I may go to this because I like supporting the kids.
Yeah.
That's awesome that they have that opportunity.
Definitely. Hill and Hollow Quilters Guild. Quilters Mingle, open to the public. Come and learn what guild membership has to offer you. That's Friday, June 16th from 1 to 3 p.m. Displays, demonstrations, refreshments, and door prizes. That'll be at the Donald W. Reynolds Library. We have a great library. People should check that out. And go to hillandhollowquilters.com for more information. No admission fee.
And I believe they're coming in Wednesday. They'll be on our show Wednesday morning.
They'll be on Wednesday.
Talk about what all they got going on and about this as well.
That was a lot of fun last time. They brought in quilts showing us, you know.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll do the same. There's no doubt in my mind.
No doubt they're bringing those. Northwest Arkansas Wellness Innovative Readiness Training, July 11th through 19th. It's no-cost medical services, first come, first serve, while supplies last. There'll be medical, mental health, sports physicals, optometry, dental exams, extractions, and fillings. If you have any questions, please call the NWAEDD Tina Cole at 870-741-3678. So there'll be different hours of operation. July 11th through the 15th will be 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. July 16th, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. July 17th and 18th, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. July 19th, 9 a.m. to noon. The U.S. Department of Defense's partnership with the Delta Regional Authority presents Northwest Arkansas Wellness Initiative. So that's going to be at the Yellville Summit High at 1124 Panther Ave in Yellville, Arkansas. Watch the military in action.
Yes, the military come in and handle all that. I think there's a bunch of different branches, and it's a cool ordeal. I mean, to get those kind of services and not cost you anything for it.
No cost to you. You just give them your name and date of birth and let them know what you're there for.
And they'll take care of you.
That's right. The Baxter Health Fights Cancer Support House is having their third annual Kick Cancer in the Bass Tournament, November 4th. I know it's early, but it's good to be ready for this. Tournament registration will open until the core allowance of 75 boats is filled. The entrance fee is $250 for a two-person team. For tournament registration details, please call the Pikes Cancer Support House at 870-508-2273. So that'll be a lot of fun. Be real good. That's a look at your community news brought to you by Mower Warehouse of Mountain Home, Arkansas.
I got one more thing I'm going to mention because Dan Reynolds, Reynolds Media here, he had sent me a thing about Kelly's mom is going to be doing an open house. They are looking at selling her mom's house, and I don't have anything to put up right now because the link I got isn't taking me to the correct house for some reason. But it's going to be at 955 Buzzard Roost Cutoff. Anybody that wants to drive by and take a look at the house. But the open house will be the 17th from 10 to 2 on June 18th, and June 18th from 1 to 4. So let me say that again. Saturday, June 17th from 10 to 2, and Sunday, June 18th from 1 to 4. So
very good.
Just thought I'll mention. I'll get some more information as we go and some pictures and stuff put on.
Always neat to go to an open house.
Oh yeah.
Usually they have refreshments. I hope you have refreshments. I've said it.
Cookies always help sell the house. Makes it smell like home. All right, I think we're done.
Are you sure?
That's all I had.
That's all you had?
That's all I had.
All right. Community News brought to you by Mower Warehouse. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We're going to come back with Leah Keller of Golden Paws Pet Resort.
This will be a good one.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Be back.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Leah Keller of Golden Paws Luxury Pet Resort. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and how are you this morning?
I'm doing well.
She's nervous.
No, I'm not.
Believe it or not, you're our first. We just converted over from doing sports on Mondays to business spotlights because school and everything's closed. There's no sports. So she's our first one.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm
honored.
Very good. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long you've been in the area, family, things like that.
Well, I've been in the area my entire life. I am part of the Waymeyer clan, if anybody knows the Waymeyers. I'm born and raised. Hal and Teresa are my parents. I did move away to Virginia for college from 2010 to 2014, and then got called home. This is home. So
what'd you go to college for?
Well, actually, it was for my ex-husband who was going in there to be a nurse practitioner.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was fun.
Very good. Family, married?
Yes. No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I have 4 kids.
4 kids? Very good.
Yeah.
What ages?
Noah is 11, Liam is 9, Lily is 6, and Eva is 4.
Oh, so they're all still littles.
Yeah. They're really little.
Then Cannon Dollard is my stepson. Might know your son. He's 11. So,
okay.
Yeah.
They go to Mountain Home Christian Academy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then, never mind.
We really like it over there.
Yeah, very good. Well, you have Golden Paws Pet Resort. When did you start that?
It's been in the works since September of last year. I have another business, Leah Maria Couture, which is where I was a clothing designer for photographers, and I worked with celebrities like people of The Bachelorette and things like that. And then
No kidding.
yeah, and so it was all like this online community that I worked with. I didn't work with locals, and just felt like it was time for a change and add something new so that I can involve my children and I can do it from home. So that's when I decided I wanted to do dog boarding, because there isn't anything like it in the area, and I feel like there's a demand for it as well, because
Definitely.
it's hard to get in anywhere around here. So we started planning in October and November, and we opened May 5th.
Okay, very nice. And it's a vacation for your pet.
Absolutely.
And it looks really cool. They've got the website here.
Go ahead and bring it up.
Yeah, look at this picture right there. You've done a wonderful job. That looks very cozy.
Thank you. Yes, that's the idea, is to have a cage-free concept, which is, no chain link for the rooms. We have epoxy floors. We use top-of-the-line Caranda Pro beds. And I just, it's all about the dog for me, to cut their anxiety down, because whenever I used to board my dogs, I'd have to drag them in, and I knew they hated it there, but I had no choice. I was going on vacation, had nobody watch my dog.
Yeah.
And then they would always come back like a different dog and skinny, like they didn't eat. They wouldn't eat even if I brought my own food.
Yeah.
But this is like a real low key for the dog. They can't see the other dog with the walls, the partitions. So it really cuts down the anxiety and the stress. So, yeah.
They have an area to run and play freely.
Yes, I have 2 very large play yards. I'm going to be adding some more as we get busier. And then I also live on 40 acres I have a giant 5-acre pond, spring-fed pond. So I like to take the dogs down there.
Yeah.
And let them run around, and they like to go swimming, which
So that's what I was saying. It's you had swim time, and I was like, is she taking them to the lake? But you got your own pond. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And so the dogs just love it. Like, as soon as I tell them, you want to go swim? Like, tell Cash or somebody, they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
They take off.
Right. So you have 2 separate areas. Is that for big dogs and little dogs? So are they not mixing and mingling?
It is. If we are busy, I'll separate them, because obviously not every dog's gonna get along. So I have separate runs, play yards for them to go into. But if everybody gets along, then I'll put them all together.
Okay.
But like if I have older dogs with injuries that can't play, then I separate them.
See, I've got 2 13-year-old wire-haired dachshunds, and Bella is getting moody. I mean, she's older, and then 2 years ago, my wife really wanted a big dog, so we got a German Shepherd, and they got into it the other day, and it scared Bella, and she wouldn't even go in the backyard because of it.
Aww.
I'd have to go out there with her because she was afraid of Aspen, and so that's why I say, keep them separate, because sometimes the big dogs are just being playful most of the time,
right,
with the little dogs.
They don't realize their size.
Exactly, they don't. Yeah, so, but that's good that you got that. So what are the other things that you offer there?
We offer grooming, and we do all kinds, like it's a daycare, so they don't spend all day shoved in their rooms and only let out 3 times a day to go potty. So they spend 6 to 7 hours a day outside with us, or we'll let them run around inside if the weather's bad. That we'll do like enrichment playtime. We do like puzzles throughout the yard. Like we'll hide treats and like make them go sniff it out. Working on building an agility course, although most dogs don't do agility, but it's fun to watch them try to do it. And then we'll do like fetch, tug of war, things to keep them stimulated and exercise and not bored. And when their owners come pick them up, they're just like zooming all over the place and full of anxiety. So far I've been getting a lot of feedback that when their dogs come home that they're just like dog tired. No pun intended.
I can testify to this because I invited her to come on because my dog goes there. And I do know the first time my dog ever went there, and we were gone for a few days. Quite a few days. We were down in Fayetteville, and we got back. My dog slept for 2 days. I mean, did not. You could tell he was ran out.
Yeah.
He was played out. He is so excited to go there. And the cool part is it's not just a boarding facility where they're going to just put your dog up, let him out a couple times. You know, they have the daycare, doggy daycare. Who would have heard of it?
Yeah.
But it's actually, I encourage people to use doggy daycare because they will get the exercise of their life, and they will get all this interaction with other dogs. And of course, she started sending me pictures of them. You know, we're out on vacation, and he went to the pond for the first time, and he did this and that, and he got to do all these cool things.
Right.
It's like, is he going to want to come home?
Well, and then, like you're saying, exercise. Aspen, big dog, they need a lot of exercise.
Yes. Yeah.
They really don't need to be just sitting in a cage.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's terrible.
Yeah. So, I don't get in the backyard as much as I should, but Cannon does, and she has this ball that makes noise. It's one of the hard balls, and she'll pick that up with her teeth. She can get her teeth into it and just play with it all by herself.
Yeah.
She'll kick it and it'll make noise. She'll run after it.
Yeah.
So that might be something you might look into if you're not out there with them all the time. Some of them noisy balls. It's kind of it's pretty neat.
Yeah,
It's very good.
Cash has destroyed several squeaky toys.
Yeah, squeaky toys he doesn't do well with. I mean, they get tore up pretty quick.
Yeah.
I do remember the first time we brought Cash over there and dropped him off. He wasn't there 3 minutes, and of course she let him out, kind of see the area, and then your son comes running through, and you're like, where are you going? Oh, I'm playing with the new dog. Grabbed a toy, and there they went. I'm like, all right, he'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Well, weather-wise, do you have an indoor play facility?
Not at this time. So far, we've been lucky with having good weather, but I will let them run around inside the facility.
Okay.
Which I don't really have a big open play area yet, but that is in the plans to have a huge indoor daycare facility to where I can, if it's too hot or if it's cold, snowing, whatever, that show can still go on.
That's going to be impressive. I've got to go by there. The people can come by and just take a tour?
Absolutely. You can come by for a meet and greet, and you can bring your dog. Yeah. And we will actually keep the dog for a half a day of daycare for free, just to evaluate and make sure it's a good fit for us and the dog, because I don't want to put anybody at risk. It's not worth it if the dog's just like way too anxious or scared, aggressive. It's just not worth it to us.
No, I can understand that. You don't want to just take a dog just to get the money.
No,
it's not about that.
No.
It's about taking care of somebody else's pet.
Absolutely.
And you want to make sure it's,
Yeah. My goal is to, when the dog comes back for a second visit, it's running to me and it wants to come. If it's scared and it's like how my old dogs did at the other place, that's kind of a bad sign.
Right. Well, and like when I take mine to the groomers, Bella and Trixie have gone so much, 13 years of it, that they do jump out of the car and run inside, But Aspen, I've still got to drag inside, so it is what it is.
Right.
She's only been 3 or 4 times. You don't take a big dog too many times, to get washed. Is that true? I mean,
well, it depends on if it's a long-haired dog. Then they obviously need to be like any kind of doodle breeds. They need to be groomed because their hair is constantly growing. But no, short-haired dogs, not really.
Yeah. Okay. You want to go ahead and take the break?
Yeah, we can go ahead and take our break.
We'll go ahead and take the break. Come back with more from Leah Keller of Golden Paws Luxury Pet Resort.
Be right back.
All right.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we're here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey,
what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going? See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV, visiting with Leah Keller of Golden Paws Luxury Pet Resort. Now, you have different options for boarding. I read the Golden Suite, Junior, Deluxe. Tell us about those.
Right, so we have 3 sizes. We have our mini suites, which are 3x5, and they're perfect for small dogs, like 40 pounds and under. Even if they're smaller dogs, we can room them together, which I totally recommend. If you have multiple dogs in the family, we like to keep them together because that really helps cut their anxiety.
My Bella and Trixie sleep together.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been together 13 years. You don't separate them.
No, that's not good. Yeah. And then we have our deluxe suite, which is a 5x7. They have smart TVs, and yes, dogs watch TV.
Right.
They do. And then our golden suite, which is a 6x8. Those also have smart TVs, and those we put our largest dogs, or if somebody has multiple large dogs, which is perfect for them, and it's completely very roomy for them.
Yeah. So what do you play on the TVs?
Or
do you just put it on a channel and let it roll?
I have Animal Planet, Discovery Channel. There's some dogs that like to watch Duck Dynasty.
Yeah.
So,
that'll work.
Yeah, anything that's got some animals in it.
Every dog's got their own little quirks that they like, and I'm trying to think, what's that, Madagascar?
Yes.
Yeah.
You put that on in my house, my dog is done. He will literally run to the front of the TV, sit there, and watch
the whole movie.
Wow.
That's
start
funny.
to finish.
That's
It's the one show that I found out. Some of them I turn on, he will start growling. He's not happy with what I got on TV. But Madagascar is his go-to. He will sit down and play it and just sit up and watch the show.
That's cool.
They watch TV. I'm telling you, they do.
Yeah.
You have different size rooms for our kids, I'd say.
Yes.
And so you can set up just a one-time thing where they drop them off one day. You can do a week. How does that work?
We do drop-ins. So lately, we're still new, so people are just finding out about us. So I'm getting a lot of people like day before, hey, you have any availability? I'm like, absolutely. So I don't need anybody. You don't have to have a huge notice. I don't have to have a huge notice before. And daycare, you can just drop in. I do have packages weekly and monthly, or you can buy like a 10-day pass, which is good for 6 months if you just want to do daycare. And then boarding is obviously just for however long you need us to keep the dog, which we do long-term as well as, short-term boarding.
Yeah. So is pickup and drop-offs primarily Monday through Friday?
No, it's 7 days a week.
Oh, it's 7 days a week?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, 7:30 to 9:30, and then 3:30 to 5:30 is daycare pickup.
Okay. I was reading, I've seen on it, you can make a reservation here on the website?
Yes. You go in and you will make an account. It's through Paw Partner, which is the app I use, and you will fill in all the information needed about the dog.
Okay.
There's a questionnaire to let me know a little bit more about your dog's temperament, and then you fill in your emergency contact, your preferred vet, and then, obviously information, the vet's shots and everything like that.
See, a lot of people like that option right there, where
Yes.
you just go online and make it and know that it's getting to you, and then
Yes, it's really easy for my staff and I, and for the customer as well.
Yeah, most definitely. And they do have a Facebook page. Let's go ahead and show them. Golden Paws Pet Resort. If you'd like to follow them, looks like you're almost to 1,000.
It's a beautiful resort.
It's real
You can see
good.
Thank you.
You can see the building there. That it is very beautiful in there. All climate controlled.
Yes.
Yeah, I was scrolling through it. Yeah, look at that. And like she was talking about, where they can't really see each other. That's good, because then they can't aggravate each other.
Absolutely.
Here's some of the pets you've had there. Miss Sophie. I enjoy seeing pictures of them. It looks like they were having a play day.
Yes, that's Caesar. He
Yeah.
thought he was a big dog. He was taking down Hank.
See, that's my Bella trying to mess with Aspen. But then we also have a cat, Dallas, and they've been together. My daughter and my wife, they both want an animal, so they've been together the 2 years. And fight like cats and dogs, but playfully. It's really funny to watch. And so that's reminded me of mine, because they do that right there. And you think a cat and a dog playing like that, But that's a lot of fun.
We don't take cats yet, but hopefully soon.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a cat condos.
I don't think anybody around here takes cats.
Pet Palooza used to, but they're no longer.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not either. So that's good to hear that one day that you'll have, a spot for cats.
Yes.
So keep that in mind, you cat lovers. One day. Because when we go out of town, I have my brother come over and watch them. They're used to staying home, but he comes over and feeds them and stuff. Cats, usually, they can take care of themselves, but if we're gone for a prolonged period of time, I would like a place to take Dallas,
Right.
That would be cool. And he's a really good cat. He's a tabby cat. They're real loving cats. So, yeah, it's really neat. Well, anything else that we've got, about 10 minutes left. So you've got different options of doing a week or 5 days, 10 days.
I like the daycare option. You just don't see that, where you can just drop them off, leave your dog there for the day. If you got to run some errands, do some stuff in town, let your dog learn something, have a ball, make some new friends, and
Right. It's very beneficial for your dog to at least do it maybe once a month, or a couple times a month at least, because you want to socialize your dog, because if you want to ever go out with them, you want them to know how to behave when other dogs are around.
Yeah.
So I do recommend at least to get your dog used to. If your dog's not ever been used to around other dogs, then we like to socialize them.
Yeah, that'd be real good. Well, and while they're there, have a bath and blow dry and brush out, and if the dog, I read it said if they'll allow it, the blow dry.
Yes, I do have a blow dryer, and I do put the hoodie around their ears that kind of it's snug around their face, so it kind of helps with their anxiety. But we do bath, de-shed, blow dry, brush out, nails, sanitary trim. But if you want a full-on groom, I don't do that. I do recommend a groomer for that.
Yeah. It says ear cleaning?
Yes.
Teeth brushing?
Yes.
You're darn near at full scale.
Almost.
De-shedding,
I just
brush
don't
out.
cut hair.
What's hydrotherapy?
Oh, yes. Hydrotherapy is it's basically a hot tub for dogs, which is really beneficial for arthritic dogs that are older, and they stand in this tub, and it's warm, and it's got these bubbles, these jets, and the dogs just love it.
What are we talking about here? This is impressive.
Yeah.
Well, my dog gets pampered worse than I do.
I know. That's what I'm saying. No wonder. Yeah, if your dog could talk, he'd be like, "Are you taking me today?"
This is a dog hot tub.
Yeah, that's spa day for your dog. This is impressive. Where are you located?
I am located on County Road 289.
Okay.
It's actually on my property, so that people ask me for the address. I give the address to people who are coming for meet and greets, or if they're coming to drop off their dog, because it is my property.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. But yeah, we're behind Naughty Dog Grooming across from Mallet Point Road.
Yeah. So I would say if you're coming just for a tour, it'd be nice to get a call.
Yes,
Yeah.
those do need to be scheduled. If you want to meet and greet or to just look at it, if you don't want to bring your dog, you call, we'll schedule an appointment because
Yeah.
we get busy and we want to make sure we try to schedule it during their quiet time, so that way we can walk them through whoever wants to come see.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
otherwise it's crazy.
Yeah, I can
I'm sorry,
understand
I'm
that.
laughing because you say quiet time, and I
Quiet
know
time.
my dog. I don't think there is a quiet time.
There is no quiet time with yours.
You have to admit, mine stays pretty active.
Yes. If he's not constantly being a pet or getting attention, he
Yeah.
has this little howl he does, which
Yeah.
is very funny. I'm like, I hear you, Cash.
That makes sense. That would be Scooter's dog.
Yeah, he likes attention. Well, at my house, I mean, he's the only dog. And he has room with the whole house, and he has
Yeah.
his doggy door, so he just kind of does his own thing. But this is what's cool is when he gets to stay there, he gets to be with other dogs. He gets to, and he always seems to make a friend. There's always one dog that he just pairs up with every
Yes.
time he's there, and just he has a ball. I'm telling you, he comes home, he is wore out, he is spent. He just had so much fun.
Very nice.
But when we brought him back, because she kept him a little while back, and we brought him back, and as soon as we started going up the driveway, he already started whining, and he knew where he was at. He
makes me
was
happy.
ready to get out of the vehicle.
Aw.
One day-
That's what I want. That makes me happy.
Yeah, that's exactly right. One day you might not have a dog anymore.
I might
You'll
not
be living over there.
It's Paws.
You're gonna come pick him up. You're gonna have to drag him to the car.
Not unless you get a hot tub for me.
And speaking of hot tub, this is the pond you were talking
Yes,
about.
yes, sir.
All right, let me
Pull
bring that up.
there. Yeah. Let's see here.
That's my dog sitting in the water. She's lazy.
That's awesome.
And I had other golden retrievers that day, and they just played in that water for hours.
That's really cool.
This is where Cash got to see his first pond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he bail around into
She
it?
she didn't have him go in because we didn't talk about it yet, whether
Okay.
it was all right for him to, and I don't care, but at the time. So she just walked him down and let him see it and kind of do his thing. So.
Yeah.
But she sent me a video of it. I thought it was pretty cute.
Right. Very nice. On your website, you had a phone number, and it looks like on your Facebook page you have a phone number. They both dial into the business, or is
Yes,
'cause
that
this
one is
one's-
the 455 is the business line.
Okay, so 870-455-8077. You can email them at hello@goldenpawsresort.com. Go to their website at goldenpawsresort.com. The other number I see here, contact page. See, it's got 8944 number.
Oh, well, I think we need to fix that.
Okay. Hey, this is good. This is good. You came on the show.
Yeah.
Find out a couple of things. Nothing wrong with that. But this is really cool. I've got to go by there with my wife and take a look at that place. So
I
when
can
we go out of
personally
town-
tell you that
Yeah.
your dog will love it. I mean, it's just
Dogs.
it's a paradise
Dogs.
from home. It
Three
really
dogs.
is. It's a vacation from home.
Right. Okay, so I have dogs, plural. You give a break for that?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's $10 off for each additional dog from the same family.
Very
yes.
good. Yeah.
And then obviously, if you're like, hey, I'm going out of town for 2 weeks, I have 3 dogs, I will work out a price with you because
Right.
that gets costly.
Yeah. Well, next month we're going out of town for 3 days. I don't know if my daughter's going to be at the house. She is back from college, but now she's run off to Florida. There's no telling what she'll be doing, so I'll look you up if she's not going to be there. But that's all I was like, I've got 3 dogs.
Yeah.
Which I would need Aspen, the big dog, to have her own, the bigger suite, and then the 2 little dogs in theirs. I
Right.
wouldn't want to put all 3 because, like I said, Bella and Aspen, they ignore each other. Let's just put it that way.
Right. They can get on each other's nerves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
So that's it is what it is.
Right.
And we got about a minute. Is there
Yeah.
anything you want to?
Actually, yes. I have a lot of people that have been never boarded their dogs because they're petrified of leaving their dogs, and they've been giving me a chance. And when I get their dogs, you know, they're obviously nervous, but and obviously the dog parents are nervous as well. But I'm like, just trust me. I will give you updates. I like to send pictures as well. And then by the time they come back to pick up their dogs are like so excited. They had so much fun, and hopefully the customers are really happy and they want to come back again because they're just not used to their dog being left, and because their dogs are nervous. You know, like mostly smaller dogs have a lot of anxiety, but so it's nice.
It sounds like a great place.
You will not be disappointed.
No,
Trust me.
I mean, look at this place.
As a customer, I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Put out the number one more time real quick.
870-455-8077. Go to goldenpawsresort.com. Give them a call.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
We're out of time.
Thank you for watching. Y'all have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow.